Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I have just arrived back from only a 4-day trip to the United States. So we flew from Thailand, the United States, 4 days, came back, hence the bloodshot eyes. So you'll have to excuse that. Which brings me to the subject of this video, and that is why Thailand may be a good move for you. Now that the elections are over, Thailand might be a good fit for you. Let's explain why. I was reminded by being back in the United States how many people are totally obsessed with politics in the United States. It's driving them crazy. It's all people think about. It's all a lot of people talk about. One of the nice things about moving to the other side of the world here to Thailand is that you have the ability to leave that all behind. You don't have billboards constantly reminding you of political turmoil. You also don't have billboards with people suing everyone and things like that. And you don't have to turn on your TV all the time to see nothing but political news all the time. Being over here in Thailand, you can choose to leave that all behind and start fresh here. I'm gonna go as far as to say your whole demeanor, even your sleep, might improve by getting away from it if that's something you're totally obsessed with or upset with in the United States. You'll be far enough away from the United States if you did move over here to Thailand, and there's so many new things for you to see and to do that it could definitely take your mind off of the political agenda and things that dominate the airwaves in the United States. Over here, you're going to start a new life. You're going to see different things every day, different smells, different sounds, and it's a good way to keep your mind, again, off any distraction that's been dominating your life before. So all this being said, yes, I'm saying your mental health could use a break by being here in Thailand or maybe even somewhere else in another country to get away from the obsessiveness of the political news and environment in the United States. You might even improve relationships. I know a lot of times during the election years and for a limited time afterwards, people have problems with their friends, issues that come up because of differing agreements with one another. But if you're over here and you don't care anymore, when you do talk to your friends and they try to talk to you about politics, trust me, you really don't even want to go there because you don't care anymore. Now, there are some people that I know who have moved here to Thailand that do still care. That's their issue. Most people I know don't really follow politics anymore in the United States and don't care. It's one of those things where you move here, you're thinking about it for a little while, and it slowly starts drifting away. And you start watching the news for Thailand and things that are going on here and that affect you directly. So that old life of watching the news every day in the United States, see what's going on, who hates who, all the drama that goes on, you're going to leave that far behind. And by the way, if you are one of those people who are looking to move to Thailand, make sure to check out our step-by-step guide to moving here to Thailand, which will help you immensely. It's like asking all the questions and having the answers ahead of time. So make sure you check that out. There is a link to that document down in the description under Buy Me a Coffee. Another nice thing is that you are free from biased information and manipulation for the most part. So being away from that, you don't have people trying to skew you to believe one thing or another. You can concentrate on your new life here in Thailand and enjoy the issues that you're going to have in any country you move to. Good news, if you don't speak fluent Thai, you're not going to know about a lot of them here in Thailand, and you're going to stay more out of the political issues here in the country, because even though you may live here and eventually you'll feel part of the culture, you still won't more than likely get into their political game over here, at least not the way you would back home with the political atmosphere you grew up with. So there's lots of good reasons for moving here to Thailand: for the lower cost of living, the excellent health care, the friendly smiles you'll see everywhere, the plethora of things to do here, the new sights, the new smells, everything. I could go on and on and on, but just know that there is another benefit to coming over here, and that is, again, to get away from the political atmosphere that just reeks in the United States. Visiting there for the past 4 days, I was reminded of it real quick. I was staying in downtown Atlanta, Georgia, and everywhere I looked on the big screens were commercials about the politics and who's voting for what. We left the day before the election day, so luckily we got out of there just in time, but we could see where it really dominated everyone's thoughts and everywhere you looked in the United States, and it's just been a relief to come back here to Thailand and just get away from all that mess. Yeah, you could still turn on the news here in Thailand. You're gonna see candidates' face on there because everyone watches everything the United States does for whatever reason. As a matter of fact, when you meet a lot of people overseas, the first thing they want to do is talk about politics, which absolutely makes me insane because this is the last thing I ever want to talk about. And I will say this, if you're planning on moving here, please try to leave that baggage back home. I meet with a lot of new expats that move here, that see the channel, and they meet with me. And I kid you not, I would say 90% of the time, they're going to talk about politics with me within the first 5 minutes of our conversation. It's that ingrained in their thought process. Once you've been here for a while, hopefully you're going to lose that. So if you do plan on moving here, make sure that's a priority, is for you to have a clear frame of mind by leaving some of that old garbage back in the United States. So if you're one of the people who are either happy or sad about the election results and you're like, I really should just move out of this country, well, I would say if you're looking for your money to go further, for a different outlook on everything, on life, and different sights, sounds, and everything else, and you are considering Thailand, I would say that that would be a good decision. Make sure you watch a lot of the videos that we've done on the channel. We've got over 300 videos, and they're all about moving to Thailand, the do's, the don'ts, the good, the bad. Try to keep it real with you guys. But moving to a different country is not the worst idea you've ever had. I encourage people, if that's the way they feel like they're being pulled, to do that. You do need to be emotionally ready to do that. And for some of you, your emotional well-being may depend on it. So Thailand is a great choice. I've lived here for 4 years. I love it immensely. Made that decision, moved over here, love it. I forgot all about really the political turmoil that goes on a day-to-day basis because I don't watch the news anymore for the United States. The only time I ever look at it is something major happens and everybody, the expats, are like, did you hear about such and such? And I'll have to actually look it up and find out what's going on. But other than that, you start to lose interest, those things fade away, and your new life will take precedence over here. So it's all what you make it over here. You can be just as miserable here as you are in your home country, or you could make it a fresh new beginning and leave any garbage that you wanted to leave behind, leave it behind. That is your choice. So we do have some people I would like to give a shout out to who have contributed to the channel, and those people are as followed. On Buy Me a Coffee, we got Taylor M, Dennis B, Faith G, Gary R, and Keith S. Thank you very much for contributing to the channel. We really appreciate it. And if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you feel so inclined, buy us a coffee. There's a link down in the description. And please subscribe. We'd love to have you in the Narrow Gate family. Well, this is a quick video. That's all I have for you right now. And until next time, I'm going to say thank you in Thai, which is Khap Kun Khap.